every single Monday, we celebrate one of our heroes. And right now, anybody can be a hero. We all know what incredibly difficult times we're living in. But we want to celebrate those people who are doing truly incredible things.
Okay.
And those kind of people may not get the recognition that, quite frankly, they deserve, and quite frankly, you deserve. Okay. And this is where I'm going to ask Liz to say something, who is your gran.
Yeah.
Because Liz nominated you for our very first Hero of the Week.
Okay.
And she sent us a long, long list. And I mean, a really, really long list of reasons why you should be our very first Hero of the Week.
Okay.
Liz, would you mind sharing just a couple of the reasons why you put Sophie forward for this?
Sophie always puts other people before herself. She learned BSL because British Sign Language, because everybody deserves a voice. People who couldn't communicate, she says it wasn't fair. She also works at a craft barn where it's all the money goes to a special needs school. She looks after my 90-year-old mum who lives 2 doors away, checks on her. She's worked at the food bank receiving food. She's worked where they give it out to people as well. She's just so helping others all the time. She just deserves to, through her own, because Sophie's got a disability, and through her own daily pain, that doesn't matter, as long as she can put other people first.
And that list of things, for me, for anybody, quite frankly, to do those kind of things, is very difficult. So it's really hard. And especially British Sign Language to me is such a difficult concept for anybody to even think about. But you yourself have your own struggles. And
yes.
If you wouldn't mind, would you be able to tell me what those struggles are and what it is you do suffer with?
I suffer with cerebral palsy, dystonia, and chronic anxiety.
And that's just 3 things. It's not just one, is it?
No.
And let's focus on the cerebral palsy, if I may. What kind of struggles does that give you?
I'm wheelchair bound. I need help doing certain things, so I rely on family a lot.
And yet still, you find it within yourself, somewhere deep within the character that you are, to go out and do these things. What motivates you to do that?
Because if I don't do it, who's going to do it?
No one. Not many people will do the things that you do, trust me. How does that make you feel?
Happy that I can help people and that I'm making a difference. And the deaf community is kind of isolated. Like for the Prime Minister, when he does his speeches, there's no interpreter.
Well, it's thanks to people like you that the isolated people that you talk about are able to have a voice. And that is absolutely phenomenal. And that's just one of the reasons why you are our very, very first Hero of the Week, our much deserved Hero of the Week. Tell me a bit about your 90-year-old great-grandmother.
She's very demanding.
Okay. What kind of things does she demand? Everything?
She's very broad Scottish, very set, isn't she? Yeah. But, Sophie phones her every day to make sure she's okay. But then she'll say she should be phoning Sophie because she's older.
Can any of you do your best Scottish accent for me?
I can't speak Scottish. So we'll have to do it together.
Someone's got to be able to do that.
I kind of know.
Oh, take that all day. What do you think of mine? Is mine right?
Very good.
I've got a Scottish friend, you know, but I try this and he just laughs at me.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
That's not bad. So if I was to ring your great grandmother, do you think I'd be able to pass as Scottish?
She probably, well, she's very broad. She is, but she'd probably be all right with it.
and you take her cakes. You take her cakes. What kind of things do you bake for her?
Fairy cakes, and she says they're very nice. Lemon drizzle.
Yeah.
My mum did a potato soup because that's a Scottish soup, isn't it?
Yeah.
That is. So we have to get her approval to say.
The lemon drizzle gets my approval, trust me. And after this, I'm expecting a big batch to just turn up at my front door, if you wouldn't mind. So what's next for you? Because you strike me as the type of person, you're never truly satisfied. Because like
No.
I say, you'll go round to your great gran and you'll bake the cakes and you'll ring her up every single day, even though some people would check in maybe once a week and that would tick the box for them. You just sound like this unbelievably driven person. So what's kind of next for you to tick off?
And I am thinking about going back to the food bank because I weren't allowed because of shielding. But my nan works at the hospital. She helps people. So I feel useless not helping while I'm in the house.
Well, you are most certainly not useless. If anything, you need a day off. Well, that is absolutely fantastic. And I'm absolutely delighted to tell you that you are our very first Hero of the Week. And on behalf of everybody who will watch this, on behalf of everybody who will see this and think about this, I can only say thank you.
Oh, thank you.